Hi, my name is Abbas bin and I am from Faculty of Business and Management, pursuing diploma in Business Studies with a metric number 2024-527-964. And my research topic is about exhibition versus classroom teaching method, which is more effective in teaching international business at undergraduate level. Now I'm gonna explaining about the background of my study, where I do research on the comparison between the exhibition and the classroom. For this study, the background focus on how the global business environment is rapidly changing. Today, business world are becoming more competitive and more digital and increasingly driven by digital and innovation. And because of this shift, universities are expected to produce the graduates, alumni who are not only knowledgeable but also adaptable to real-world challenge. Traditionally, classroom learning has been the main teaching approach in higher education. This method is mainly lecture-based, theory-focused, and often exam-oriented. While it is very effective in building strong academic foundation, it may not fully prepare students for practical business situation and scenarios that are very rapidly changing throughout the era and the phase of the global changing and competitive environment. On the other hand, exhibition teaching methods are more experiential in nature. They are involved in real-world simulation, interactive activities, and industry engagement, which allow students to apply what they are learned in a more practical setting. As a result of these differences, many universities are now gradually shifting toward a blended learning that combines both classroom instruction and as well as the exhibition base, and it will make preparing better students better for the workforce that are required by. This study addressed several key issues in international business education. One major problem that I found is that many graduates lack practical industry experience when they are entering the workforce. Although they may have strong academic knowledge, they are often not fully prepared for real business environment. And this is partly due to classroom teaching method, which are often exam-oriented and theory-heavy. While this approach is useful for understanding the fundamental of concepts, it provides limited opportunities for students to apply knowledge in practical setting. As a result, students may have a limited exposure to real business situations and making decisions, as well as industry practice during their studies. In addition, there is a noticeable difference between regions of where universities conduct their international business curriculum, where many Asian universities tends to rely on lecture-based and examination-focused system, while Western universities place stronger emphasis on experiential learning and industry integration. Therefore, there is a clear research gap in comparing the effectiveness of exhibition teaching method and classroom teaching method, specifically in international business education. This study is significant in several important ways. First, it helps improve teaching methods in universities by providing a clear understanding of how exhibition and classroom approach can be used more effectively in international business education. Second, it supports the development of job-ready graduates by highlighting the importance of combining theoretical knowledge with practical, real-world experience, as well as the third, where the findings provide a useful insights for curriculum design, which are very useful for helping educators and institutions to structure course that are more relevant to current industry needs. In terms of benefit, students can develop better skills and improve their employability, and lecturers can enhance their teaching strategies, and universities can strengthen their academic reputation by producing more competent graduates. Overall, these studies encourage the adoption of a blended learning approach that integrates both classroom and exhibition teaching methods for more effective learning outcomes. The studies is guided by several key research objectives. First, it aims to compare the effectiveness of exhibition teaching methods and classroom teaching methods in international business education. Second, it seeks to examine how this teaching approach influence students' engagement and the development of both academic and practical skills. And third, it analyzes how different countries implement these teaching methods, particularly in terms of education system and industry integration. Based on this objective, the study also addressed several research questions. The first question is which teaching methods is more effective for student learning, and the second focus on how classroom teaching support theoretical understanding in international business, and third, it examines how exhibition teaching methods contribute to improving practical skills and real-world competencies. Finally, the study explores on how universities around the world implement and balance both teachings and exhibition in their curriculum. Based on the framework diagram that I show above, that are the diagram that I illustralized from my study, from my what I get from my insights. And this framework explains on how my project create meaningful learning outcome. The input consists of exhibition and classroom activities, and these are embedded in experiential learning, industry exposure, and collaborative activities that are allowing students to gain practical experience and work together in real world context. As a result, the output is improved global competencies and guided by stronger employability skills and greater effectiveness in international business learning. Overall, the framework shows that combining classroom learning with hands-on experience enhance students' knowledge, skill, and career readiness. When conducting this study, I use a systematic literature review as its research design, and this approach involves identifying, analyzing, and synthesizing exciting academic studies to gain a comprehensive understanding of the topic. The data resource I use in the study include reputable academic database such as Google Scholar, Scopus, ResearchGate, which I mainly use, and various peer-reviewed academic journal. And also, the key search term I use to gather relevant literature include exhibition learning, classroom, experiential learning, and international business education, as well as the broad discussion about the business and related outcome on the business school curriculum that producing a greatest alumni and very important leaders in the organization. When finalizing this study, I expected to contribute in several important ways. First, it improved the understanding of teaching effectiveness by providing a clear comparison between exhibition and classroom teaching methods in international business education. Second, the findings can help universities redesign their curriculum by integrating more balanced and effective teaching approach that combine both theoretical and practical learning. Third, the study enhanced student employability by highlighting the importance of experiential learning and real-world exposure in developing the skill need for today's global business environment. In conclusion, both exhibition teaching methods and classroom teaching methods play important role in international business education, but neither is sufficient on its own. Classroom teaching remains essential for building strong theoretical foundation, analytical thinking, and structured understanding of business concept, while exhibition teaching enhance practical skill, communication teamwork, and real-world exposure. This study shows that a most effective approach is a blended learning model that integrates both methods to bridge the gap between theory and practice. By combining academic knowledge with experiential learning and industry engagement, we can better prepare students to meet the demands of a rapidly changing global business environment and improve their employability and global competencies.